Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, that being said, this reading is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you and just leave the rest aside. If you do have any questions, however, and you would like to inquire about having your own personal reading, may it be a reading that you need to know right now, so an emergency reading, or may it be a reading, a regular reading, please do contact me to know the list of readings I can offer you at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and it'll be my great pleasure to send you that information out. Also, if you do enjoy the channel, may it be your first time here or multiple times and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be mostly appreciated. So with no further, so I'm using Alice in Wonderland. I'm also using the Steampunk. So let's begin with Alice. I have the Seven of Swords, I have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, I have the Knight of Swords. Over here I have a tombstone, I have a castle, I have some medicine. Let's go like this. I have medicine, I have a cannon, I have comet, I have an automobile, and I have a wine glass. Alright, so let's begin. Did they cheat? Yes. Why did they stop? Couldn't handle it anymore. Too much work. That's why they stopped. It was just way too much. It was just becoming too tedious. It was supposed to be something fun. It was supposed to be something, enjoyable, and it was at first, but then everybody started to have their own demands, and then it becomes quite complex. Because what do you do when you want something fun, and then it turns out not really to be all that fun? You have so many restrictions all over the place, and then you kind of become afraid because they don't want you to know the truth. Because why? Because they're still with you. They chose you over the other person because they do love you, and this is the reason why they are still with you. So as I said, the Two of Pentacles over here is really showing me that there's a problem with balancing everything off, the two different relationships, and that has just become enough. The Five over here of Pentacles is showing me that that relationship is over. They broke it up with your partner. Also, I feel as though, pretty much in life, you pretty much have everything that you need in life except for one single thing: somebody to love you just as you love them, just as much, if not more. So this is really what you're looking for. This is really what you're lacking, and this is your goal. That being said, I feel as though by looking at this card here, this is the High Priestess, and Alice is looking in a looking glass, and the looking glass in Alice is a magical mirror. Whenever we look in it, we see the future. The problem with this card is we're not seeing the future. All we're seeing is Alice older. Same thing applies to you. You would like to see the future, but with everything and all the circumstances right now, you're seeing nothing. You're not seeing your partner in there because you don't know where this relationship is going. You don't know where your goals are anymore, where your sets are. And so this is really about trying to figure things out a little bit and trying to realize that, I don't know what's going to happen into the future. As for your partner is just, as I said, they were having problems balancing everything off, but they're becoming to get a little bit to the end of things. They're becoming a little bit annoyed of being poked at and being said that they've done things, which they have, but they said they haven't. They're kind of getting tired of the whole situation, and you're not going to like what I'm going to say here, but I'm going to say it anyways because this is just in the reading, and I need to tell you what is in the reading. And I know that in this whole situation, before I say what I'm going to say, you have a lot of fear, okay? This mouse here in this teapot is all about having fears. It's hiding. It's hiding, and you're your subconscious knows what is going on, but you in your conscious world, you do not want to realize it. You don't want to accept it. So you figure if you kind of stay afar and you don't, mingle too much about it, then maybe things can just stay the way they are. But you really need to get out of this teapot, okay? So as I'm saying over here, partner is tired, doesn't want to do this anymore, thinks it's way too complicated. Once again, so they're trying to find themselves some solutions. I feel as though at some point your partner is going to be leaving. It's become too much, the accusations and the non-trust. It's just too much. They're going to decide that they're leaving, and you're going to think and feel like they stole things from you. I'm not talking objects, I'm talking emotionally. They stole your heart, they stole your love, they stole your time, your patience. Like a piece of a puzzle that we're making, and we're losing the pieces. We don't know where to get them again. We just don't know. We're searching, but we can't find them. It's very frustrating. This is how you feel with your partner right now. We're going to move on to the Steampunk and go see what Steampunk has to say. So Steampunk over here. Let's begin with, why not? Let's begin over here with a comet, okay? So the comet here is really about, you got to be careful. It comes in really, really quickly. It burns whatever it touches. It's fiery, it's temper, it's anger. You need to be aware that you're playing with fire. This is upheaval. It's loss of hope. It's a crash. It's a burn. You need to be very careful. It is not an easy situation that you're in. The castle is all about, I know that you're slowly starting to isolate yourself a little bit. This is all about isolation. It's about being by yourself. It's about loneliness. But don't forget that there are people around you who are there, who love you, who want to be there with you, and who want to help you. So don't ever forget that. Don't stay stuck into your tower too long, okay? Because then it becomes unhealthy. The tombstone, well, pretty much says it's endings that occur in order for people to transform. It's about putting issues behind you. It's about blockages. It's sadness. It's sorrow. It's hardships. It's things that are just expired. It's a large scale loss. It is a burdens, okay? It is all this put together. The automobile is all about selfishness and moving away, but quite slowly, okay? It's a very narrow view. It's really an offload of the passengers, and the card is really trying to say, you know what? You need to get into that car and you need to drive that car. You need to show that car where that car is going. The wine glasses, be careful for, whatever you do take. Be careful for indulgences is what it is. Be careful. And indulgence is pretty much everything, into the world. It doesn't have to be food. It could be emotions also. So be careful for the indulgences. Too much of a good thing can just really just be too much. The medicine bottles here. The medicine bottles are really about an illness. It's about being unpleasant. It's addictions. It's toxic. So this is really showing that you are into a toxic relationship right now, and you must, do something about it. You're the one who's going to decide, so I'm not going to give you the decision. You are the master of your relationship, so you can decide upon that. The canon here is all about arguments, it's disputes, it's overaction, it's conflict, it's going off without thinking about consequences. It's temper, it's volatile. It is something also from the past that is coming and is just going to bomb. And this is going to be the past of the relationship of the third party who's going to come into play, and canons and tempers and conflicts are going to begin. So that being said, this does end the reading. I do hope I was able to give you some clarity. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it made sense to you. If you do have any questions, you would like to have your own personal reading, may it be an emergency reading that you need right now, may it be a regular reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the following readings and have yourself a blessed weekend. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you soon.